Good morning and welcome to your 5 for 5 today. No, you've not slept through the entire week. It is Tuesday, but I'm filling in for Jason this morning for your Tuesday 5 for 5. And today, as I fill in for him, I wanted to read to you guys a little devotional called An Essay for Mr. Vernon. And some of you may know where that's coming from, but we'll talk about that in just a few minutes. Today I want to look at 1 Samuel chapter 16, the last part of verse 7. For the Lord sees not as man sees, for man looks on the outward appearance, but the Lord looks on the heart. You know, Israel desperately wanted a king, and Saul looked like the perfect man for the job. He was rich, he was tall, he was strong, he was handsome, he was even humble. And on the battlefield, he was a fierce warrior and he was truly a strong leader. But Saul could not follow God faithfully. And ultimately, you know what happened. Saul had to be replaced as Israel's king. Well, this makes you think of the movie The Breakfast Club. And in the film The Breakfast Club, there were 5 students who had to spend an entire Saturday serving detention in their high school's library. And as they gathered at 7 a.m., they saw each other as their classmates and teachers saw them, as a brain, an athlete, a basket case, a princess, and a criminal. Their interactions during the first few hours are dictated by those preconceived notions that they have of each other. Notions that have been reinforced by every person's outward appearance. But as the 5 begin to reveal more about themselves, they realize that they have a great deal more in common. Experiences, dreams, fears, feelings of isolation. And if you've ever seen the movie, by the end of the day, the 5 have become friends and they've united against a common enemy. And that enemy is the vice principal. And the vice principal requested that each of them write an essay. So, of course, as high school students do, the one student who is the brain decides he's going to write the essay for them all. And here's what he wrote. Dear Mr. Vernon, we accept the fact that we had to sacrifice a whole Saturday in detention for whatever it was that we did wrong. But we think you're crazy to make us write an essay telling you who we think we are. You see us as you want to see us, in the simplest terms, in the most convenient definitions. But what we found out is that each one of us is a brain, an athlete, a basket case, a princess, and a criminal. Does that answer your question? Sincerely yours, The Breakfast Club. You know, there are so many Mr. Vernons in this world that you're going to face. You may be thinking of some Mr. Vernons in your life right now. Those who only look at you based on your outward appearance. But aren't you so glad that we serve a God who knows our heart? And He doesn't see us as the world sees us, as our outward appearance may project. He sees what's on the inside. So today I want you to live like someone who knows that their Father is with them every step of the way, and they are who He says they are, not who the Mr. Vernons of the world say they are. We love you guys. I can't wait to see you back this coming Friday. Have a blessed week. Bye-bye.